Hello everybody, my name is the Humble Gamer and I am here today on Okami HD! Holy shit, I have been waiting to play this game for a while now, as I do with many games, but this game has had a special place on my gaming list, my gaming to-do list for a while, because I've never actually played Okami before. I've seen Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of it many years ago, but I never got a chance to play this game myself because even though I had the Wii copy, I have the PS2 copy, and I have obviously had access to the GameCube copy before in my life when I was younger. I never really wanted to try this game until I heard about the HD version coming out on PS4. Then I was like, you know what? I am actually interested in trying this game now, so here we are. This game's a little bit slow in the beginning, so we'll have to bear with that. But you know what? It's fine. I'm having a chill, drinking a cup of tea. It's the evening, so it's a nice sort of comfortable evening to just get on with this stuff. Something that I'd like to say before I really dig into this game actually is I love the art style, first of all. I'm not going to go too fanboyish over it and be like, oh my god, the art style's great. I love the art style in this game. It's absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best art styles I've seen in any game. I mean, I've seen some great art styles in games. I mean, I'm not going to exaggerate actually. You know, this game has a great art style. It's not... I don't want to say it's not the best, because it is an amazing style, but I just, you know, there's so many other games that have such incredible art styles as well. Let's just say it's up there. Let's say it's up there among a very sizable list of other games with fantastic art styles. We'll put it like that. So, obviously I'm not reading any of this stuff that you're seeing popping up on the screen right now, but this is all plot, this is all story. And essentially, from what I remember, Okami is a god of some sort. That's me sipping my cup of tea, and there's an evil that she has to protect the world from. So, to be honest, I probably should pay attention to the story, but you know, I can go back and watch this video and read it all myself in editing, so it's fine. As an addendum to this video as well, because I do love animals and I do have a pet myself, I have my little kitty with me today, who is pretty much always with me anyway in most of my videos. She's been here since the very first video I did on this channel, the first episode of Minecraft I did, when I did that session back in 2014. She was sitting with me, and she's been in many of my videos since, and she is now with me today. She's wandering around a little. I don't know if she's a bit distressed trying to find some comfort. Do you want to come sit next to me? Come on, sweetie. She's just staring at me. Come on, sweetie. Up you come. Come on. That's right. Oh, you're having a bit of trouble there. She was having a bit of trouble getting up on me bed. There you go, sweetie. Get comfortable. You can't sit on my lap. I need that space for using the controller. Why not? I'll read this. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. So there's a festival. Wonderful. I should have paid attention. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into something. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi travelled to the Beast's Cave in place of his beloved. Okay. This is a very, very long story at the beginning of Okami, so this is going to be a much longer video, maybe about an hour. So, the Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace. You know what, I'm not gonna read all of this. I do need to talk a little bit about my sort of experiences with this game before I get into it. But like I said before, the only experience I have with this game is watching Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of it many years ago. And from what I remember, because he played the Wii version, I believe, which is just like all the older versions, PS2, GameCube. And all I know about the HD version is it has better graphics, that's it. The game's exactly the same in most ways. Well, actually that's not true. The Wii version had the motion controls for the mechanics of the game, which we'll get into, I suppose, in a bit. I don't know how that's going to work on a PS4 controller, but we'll find out. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranu, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranu leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. I'll give it this, the game has a great way of sort of bringing you into the story. You know, with most games you get a very quick cutscene which gives you a very quick sort of rundown of what's going on and where you are and how you're there and all that kind of thing. And then it just sort of drops you in, you know what I mean? Like, a cutscene is essentially actually meant to do that. It's meant to just sort of give you a background to where you are in the story when you start. But with Okami, it's such a very thorough intro, you know what I mean? Like, there's few games I can think of that have such a thorough intro. I mean, Final Fantasy would be one, but again, I've only played Final Fantasy X. I say again because I've said that in other videos before, but yeah, I've only played number 10 like all the way through, and well, I know for a fact that number 10 does have a very thorough intro that it tries to explain away quite a lot, but it's rather long. But it doesn't like it's not like a really long cutscene like this though. It does involve some actual like playing. So interactive cutscenes. What is this? Heavy Rain? You know. Well, this game doesn't have interactive cutscenes. Oh my god. I always complain about warm tea. You know, my tea always gets warm by the time I get to the last quarter of the cup, and it's happened again. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranu refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. I love this storyboarded sort of style for the actual intro cutscene as well. It's not like actual animation for the most part. It's just pictures to show you silhouettes of what's going on, like an old Japanese story. I know that's how it's supposed to be styled, but you know, even then they did such a fantastic job with this. It's so nice to look at, especially in HD as well. Actually, they've like sharpened all the font and the text boxes and everything. It's all much nicer looking. The silhouettes in the background are much sharper as well. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi as his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Oh, what a badass. He goes all Hercules on that guy. Chops off all the serpent's heads. Nah, my tea's too warm. I can't drink anymore. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. Nice. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranu had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. I'd be really upset if I was butchering these names. When they reached the village, Shiranu was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranu let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Such a nice, wonderful, beautiful intro story. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranu's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. I should probably thoroughly explain. I've only watched a Let's Play of this game, and it was years ago. So what I remember is what I am, talking about now. Like, I remember this intro, which is what I was talking about, how the text boxes are sharper and stuff. I can remember that this cutscene exists, and that it's very long. So, just a few various things I remember from that Let's Play. So forgive me for, for actually including this as a part of these videos. But, it has to be done, because this is all very important to the context of the game, this cutscene. There is more to this tale than most people know. Yeah, we're literally only about 2/3 of the way through this cutscene at this point. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranu's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. I wish the text boxes were a little bit faster, actually. It would be very convenient if that was the case. Now we get into actual animation, which looks very beautiful. And we've got some mysterious figure. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyami? Oh, no, I'm going to fucking butcher Japanese names. Hold on. Is this Tsukuyomi? Tsukuyomi? Is that it? I'm going to go with Tsukuyomi. I'm pretty sure that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Oh dear. It looks like the fairy tale was real, buddy boy. What a pussy. My goodness. It's so nice, like, to see this. To actually, like, witness it myself. Because, again, I only watched a Let's Play of this game. So, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. I don't think he wants to, Orochi. This is Orochi, right? I've got that right, I think. Off he fucks. Why did you pull the sword out in the first place, you goddamn idiot? What is your problem? My goodness. It's like these people in these legends don't understand the concept of their own legends, you know what I mean? They create these really elaborate legends and myths, and then it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna fuck with that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. Why not? And there goes all the life in the land, just getting swallowed up by fire. Oh man. This is gonna be so fun to dig into this, you know. A horrible tragedy has suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. And it is possibly here that I think I will probably end this part, because this is going to be a 3-parter. Just the cutscene for the first part, and then 2 20-minute videos for the actual gameplay. So whenever we actually get to the gameplay here, Wood Sprite Sakuya, how troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. Who calls their prophecy a prophecy of doom? It's, well, an ancient prophecy of doom, even. I mean, come on. Seriously, guys. You need to come up with better names. I mean, that just says a lot. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years. I've spent protecting this area. I don't know how I feel about her using the word area. It seems a little meta. I don't have much time left in this world. Oh, that's his name, yeah. Amaterasu. Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. I wish I understood more about the lore of this game. I could, you know, like if I actually understood it properly, I'd probably really enjoy this a lot more. Oh, what a very beautiful doge. Okami Amaterasu. I'm sorry, did that sound racist? I hope that didn't sound too racist. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the saviour whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. I'm not going to do that sound, that's... Oh, what a cute dog. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Oh shit, my phone just went off. What is this? Ooh, what is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho! Oh hee hee hee! Oh my god, that's just... Oh, boob jiggle! I saw a boob jiggle, guys! I saw a boob jiggle! Woo! Phew, what on earth? You again? My goodness. Ow, 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 are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, bug? What a lucky bug, am I right? Wink wink. I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Oh my fucking goodness. Woo lad. What an image. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? It's like a flea. What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui, maybe. That's... My god. Terrible with names. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword Denkumaru against you. Oh shit, well, I don't think you'll get a chance. There's some action going on. Oh my god. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark, anyway? Oh great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. I'm doing really well with guessing the words that are going to come out of these text boxes. Maybe I just remember really well from that Let's Play. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that, oh my god, if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're going to reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. A lot can happen while you're sitting here for 22 minutes, which I have been right now, watching a cutscene. And now finally I'm playing the goddamn game. Holy shit, okay. Well, that's it for part 1. I'm going to put a little disclaimer at the beginning and also in the description that this part is literally just all the cutscenes. So the next 2 videos are actually going to be gameplay. So, there you go. I can't believe how long that takes to get through the cutscene. I remembered it being really fucking long, but holy crap, that was so long. Oh my god. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in part 2. See ya!